I grew up in a family that believed in being tough and that being sick was a sign of weakness. And so when I was diagnosed with Crohn's, I really relied on the medicine that they could give me to get me better. And I was actually hopeless, even though I knew Jesus when I got diagnosed. I actually didn't desire that physical healing because of a trauma that I had experienced in 2017, where I almost lost my daughter. My daughter Willa had a seizure unexpectedly and she was rushed to the Stollery. That was actually the first time I ever prayed my first prayer, and everything came back well, like good. I encountered Jesus that day and he took me on a 9-month journey to really surrendering my life to him. My fear was such a stronghold in my life, and I joined a course called Freedom Session. I remember when I first started, there was fighting verses, and one of the fighting verses was John 10:10. The enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy, but I have come to give you a rich and satisfying life. And I remember thinking, oh wow, like God actually desires for me to be healed and to have a satisfying life, that I didn't need to fear the things that I was fearing. And it's not because I won't go through trauma or I won't go through bad circumstances. He's not promising that's not going to happen, but what he's promising me is that I could rely on his character and who he says he is in the Bible. We are always looking ahead for what he's doing, but all we ever had to do is look at the Bible to see what he has already done. We know that he is the God of healing, he is the God of hope, he is the God of restoration, he is a redeemer. And as I got to know him, my obedience followed. I was at an encounter one night and I remember feeling super anxious coming in. I remember Monica asking, like, who needs healing in the room right now? And I raised my hand and I realized for the first time that was actually the first time I ever actually desired healing, and I just wept. And I left there, and a month later I had my procedure and the doctor came in the room and he was like, everything looks great. There was no more inflammation in my body. And yeah, it's just amazing because I'm actually in remission of Crohn's disease now. When I received healing, like the healing wasn't the point, although he desires to heal us, but there were other things that he had to deal with first. Our joy comes from the Lord. Like a moment with him in a second is way better than any physical healing or anything I could experience in my life. Because of everything Jesus has done, I have confidence that regardless of what I go through, that I'm going to be okay, because he has given me the strength, and he was too good to leave me the way that I was, even if he had to walk me through the pain to get there.